Hey to you, welcome back. Problem number 242 called valid anagram. So the goal in this problem is to check if two strings S and T are anagrams of each other. And an anagram is a word or phrase formed by rearranging the letters of another using all the original letters exactly once. So basically, both letters should have the same letters and they have the same in the same quantity as well. And if we take this an example, we have anagram and nagaram. I don't know what it is. Yeah, it's true since we have A and another A and another A and third A and third A. We have three A's. We have one N and we have one N here. We have G. We have G. We have R. We have R. We have M. We have M. So we have everything. And the other way here, rat and cat, it's false because we have R here, we have R, we have A, we have A, we have T, but we don't have T. We have C instead, so it doesn't work. There are two approaches to solve this problem. We will go through both of them. The first one is to count characters with a hash map. Yeah, let's start with this one. It's a pretty approach one. We will do this one. We will do this one in 4 steps. Let me think about that. Let me delete all the code. So the steps that I'm thinking about, first, if the we want to think that if they are anagram, they should at least have the same length. So if both of them doesn't have the same length, so if s dot length doesn't equal t dot length, I guess we should return false. Number two, we need to count how many times each character appears in S. And after that, we will decrease the count for each character in T. And after that, if any character's count goes below 0 or isn't found, it's not anagram. Yeah? So let's start. So I will create a count array here. And it will equals a new array. And it will be, I guess, the English language has about 26 character. And fill them with 0. Let me check if the English has only... Oh, let me check. Yeah, it has only 26 characters. So I have here a for loop. And it will be let I equals 0. I less than s dot length. And I is plus plus. So here in this code, as we said before, we will count how many times each character appears in S. So we will count, okay, counts dot character code at I, okay, no, sorry. It's an array. So basically we'll update the index of this element. So we need to find the index. So basically we need to find the index of each. We have the array, and the array have 26 elements. And here we need to find the index of each of each character. So the character at could add minus 97, and we add 1 to it. That's it. There's something wrong. Yeah, I guess I should delete this. Yeah. And I should make it like this. Yeah. Okay, but why minus 97? If you know what ASCII codes are, because I guess they are like this problem builds on ASCII codes. If you know what ASCII codes are, I guess you can solve this problem. If you don't know, I guess you suffer a lot. So ASCII code, which is a unique code point of characters which is indexed. So basically, A have a value of 97, 97, and B have value of 98 to Z, which Z I guess have value of Z equals 122. So basically, when we take this when we take 97, we basically take the exact same index that will fill on this array. Okay, so again, we add one here, and in the same one, is the character of I. We add one here. In the same one, we'll take one from the same character. We take one from T. Again, we count how many. Oh, this is too. There is too many. Look like. Okay. Okay, this is way more better. Oh no. Too much. Okay, it's going well. Okay, so again, so we count how many times each character appears in S. This line, do this. After that, the second line, we decrease the count for each character in T. Okay, and 4, it will be the final one. Here we return count dot every C or character in this one, in this array, should equals 0. And it will return true or false. So here, it is the last step. So if any character's count goes below 0 or isn't found at all, or isn't found, it's not anagram, or even the number is below, like bigger than 0. So let's run it and see how it works. It didn't work. I don't know why. Let's see why. It didn't work because is the character is not a function. No. Wait a minute. How can I go to the code? What did I do wrong here? Is the character it. Let's run. It did work. Okay, that's cool. Let's submit. It did work as well. So this is the first approach. We can go with a map-based approach, which is used like a Unicode save versions, because in the follow-up question, let's go here. In the follow-up question, say that what if the inputs contain Unicode characters? How would you adapt your solution to such a case? So you can't rely on character code anymore if we have a Unicode characters. So what should we do? So, and yeah, we cannot use even fixed array size. We cannot do anything here. So we should delete everything here and start thinking again. But let's just let this line. I guess this line is the only thing that would keep from the old, the first approach. So here we might create a map. We could work with this one with a map. How we will do that? We will create a map, const map, which equals new map. No. And here I will create a for loop here, which in this one, let me 1 minute here. And this one here, I will basically, let characters of S. It's a for of loop. And in this loop, I will set the map. So be map dot set. I'll put this character, and I will give each character a count. It's a pretty important. So I would say, I would say if the character is already exists, add 1 to it. If the character is not exist before in the map, so give it value by 1. So how we'll do that? It's there is a famous trick that will say if map dot get this character, if map get this character, if actually have it, or 0. So basically, if we don't have this map character, we will just add 0 and we add 1 plus 1. So basically we add 1 and we make sure that we're doing that. So again, here we count characters in S, like we create a frequency map for characters in a string. And this is what a frequency map is. For each character, we either increment its count or initialize it to 1. After that, I guess we will subtract characters using T. How we will do that? So I'll create here for loop for let characters of T. And here I would say if we don't have map that has character, we just return false. Okay, but what if we have it? If the character are not found, you just return false. If we have it, map dot set character and map dot get that character value, we take 1 from it. We take 1 from this one. And if map dot get the character value equals 0, we need to delete it. So map dot delete. Let me take a sip. Map dot delete this character. And let's run the code and see it will work. It didn't work. What did I do wrong? Oh yeah. Sorry. We need to return if the map dot size equals 0, because the map dot size should equal 0. Let's run. Submit. Voila, it did work. So I guess this problem is pretty obvious. I guess the map version, I like the map version using than the character could add, because I guess it's more code friendly because it works with multiple things. And I would say creating a frequency map, it's something that you should or you have to know, because you will be surprised how much you're going to use it in your Leetcode problems. So yeah, that's it for this video, and see you in future problems.